So, hi everyone, greetings survivors. Today we're speaking to the PM founding father and grandfather and idea founder of Rage of Max, the new special RPG, which came out as alpha version on the 9th of January. So, Dmitro is our guest today. Hi, Dmitro. We're gonna ask 10
Hi guys.
dullest possible questions possible to ask for a game dev. So first off, why didn't you find yourself a normal job but decide to keep playing games and get paid for it?
hmm So the story of my job is very interesting. So frankly speaking, I'm not a game dev developer, and my main profession is web development. I'm a full stack web developer with over 15 years of experience, and games and game dev is my passion. So mm, speaking about normal job, what are
One.
criteria of normal job? So
Well, when you do something decent, something you get paid for, something which gives you pension, and so on. Or that's not what you're looking for. You just want to have fun at work and get paid for having fun.
yeah, yeah. It's all about passion. It's all about fun and get paid for fun. So
Great. Sounds like a perfect plan. Tak, stoppen. Stoppen. Okay, the second question is what were the thoughts of your CEO when you approached him with the idea of Rage of Max? Because you work with a big, serious company called CPCS with a big experience of doing fintech, media tech, martech, and health tech development. Mm, and then you just show up with an idea of creating a game. What were the first words of your CEO? Do you remember them? And what was his facial expression?
yeah. The story was I had a lot of ideas, and they were all over my gadgets and my notes and other stuff. And I was gathering them in one place to show the idea to our CEO. Uh, then I booked a meeting. I came to meeting. I told all the story, uh, how it was created, what is the main idea, how are we are going to promote this, what are the future plans and other things. And then I sit down and was waiting for reaction, and reaction was, cool, let's try it. It sounds great. Okay,
No
let's do it.
hesitation at all.
And what?
No hesitation at all. No hesitation, no doubts, nothing. Just
No
stop.
hesitation, no hesitation at all, no doubts. And then I came out of my CDO office, and I stood outside and thought, wow, that was really great. That was cool.
How did
Probably idea is great. My idea is great, and probably it can work.
probably the presentation was great as well. Do you remember how did you pitch your idea? What kinds of I don't know graphs, slides, prototypes did you prepare, or was it just like word of mouth?
No, there was no presentation at all. It was just a friendly chat.
How long did it take? Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 15 minutes?
Um, maybe maybe it was about 10 minutes, I think. Maybe seven
Sounds like
minutes.
a true success story. You're very lucky to have
Not
such
too
a
long.
trustful SEO. Great. Let's go to the
Yeah,
next question.
yeah.
All right. The third question is about the team. So, who on your team, if you remember, was the most skeptical about the game? Who said, like, no, it's not going to fly? Were there such people? Or everybody was enthusiastic?
Mm, this is also an interesting story because it started like a pet project. Even before I've made the pitch to our CEO, uh, we were coding the game after work in our spare free time, and then when I came back from pitching, I told guys, so we are officially starting doing things, and guys were very excited, and nobody was skeptical because it's like it's not a regular project for every team member. It's a kind of child, and that's why everyone believes in a success. Everyone is dedicated to make good things, crazy things, and we all are in love with this project.
Mm-hmm. Great. Did you spoil your kid somehow? I mean, if the project is a child, did you spoil it as well? Meaning, did you develop any features which weren't planned in the first place?
Absolutely. All the time we are developing things which are not planned. And
Great.
probably this is our main problem.
Or opportunity. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the fourth question is going to be name the top most hilarious quotes the folks told during the development routine. Something you remember as the most hilarious jokes or.
Yeah, we have the main meme inside the team. So as far as we are developing Rage of Mechs in Unity, we are using Unity for the client side, and as every game dev and even gamer know that there is um, the war between Unity and Unreal Engine, because the Unreal Engine provides interesting features which are not supported in Unity. Unity provides features which are supported in Unreal Engine, and that's why we have couple team members which are in love with Unreal Engine, and the internal meme is that we can make it with the help of Unreal Engine, and all the time we're talking about that we can rewrite the whole project on Unreal Engine because it's better, it looks better, and everything is much more better than in Unity, and that's why we need to redo everything in Unreal Engine. So this is our main hilarious quote in the team.
Okay, sounds productive. Probably it boosts your productivity a lot. Okay. Well, I remember first time when I met you, I said I was almost murdered by you for saying robots instead of mechs, and you're like, mechs, not robots. How many times people said so? How many idiots like me are out there who don't know what's the difference between robots and mechs?
It happens all the time. Even it happens inside our team. Some our team members say that robots, and we always say that not robots, they are mechs, because the main difference is that robots are not controlled, are not piloted by pilots by human. Uh, it's like an um, automated thing, and the mech is the real human sits inside the mech, inside the robot, and it uses the steering things, pedals, and other joysticks and other things to control mech. So this is the main difference.
Why do you personally think mechs are cooler than robots? Well, freedom, ultimate freedom, and what else?
Um, it's a huge question, because we need to dive into the Rage of Mechs lore in general to understand why mechs in this case are better. In a couple words, it's like we have a post-apocalyptic world which faced the huge disaster, and the Earth is full of dangerous things and full of anomalies, crimes, and so on. And the max fights are some kind of entertainment in a modern world. And these people, these pilots who are sitting inside these mechs on arenas, they are like an elite part of society, and that's why it's cool.
Great. So, next question is who will be murdered first if the game doesn't fly? Whose fault will it be? Because, well, we know that victory always has many fathers, but a loss is always an orphan. So, who will be killed and how, most importantly, if the game doesn't fly?
Nobody.
Mm,
You know why? Because as I mentioned previously, not only um, me is not a game developer. The whole team is not familiar with game development. And the main treasure of this project is that it's a huge, cool, and very important experience for us. So we are facing difficulties all the time. We don't know how to do it. First of all, in the very beginning, we didn't know how to create optimized 3D models, for example, how to create proper the proper connection between client and server. We were using all experience which we had from web. We were trying to recreate this on a game dev, and as I mentioned, we were facing difficulties. We were solving these problems, and this is a great experience. So if it will not fly, okay, maybe we will do something else. We will try again.
fantastic, and users will enjoy it anyway. As Thomas Edison said, I don't, I haven't done 499 mistakes. I have just figured out 499 ways how not to invent a light bulb. Well, best of luck to you then. So, what, in your opinion, sucks in Rage of Max, or at least in the alpha version? Are you going to do anything or just let it be? Why don't you just add all possible features and functions to your game? What are the disadvantages?
Uh, what sucks? I can say that lack of content and lack of all ideas which we have in our notes. This happens because when we started doing Rage of Mix, we didn't thought that it is so difficult to make a good game because there are a lot of things which should be done. And our plans are, we are thinking, maybe it's the main problem, that we are thinking like a AAA team with hundreds of people. But we have more than 10 people working on Rage of Max, and we don't have enough time. We don't have enough capacity to implement all our ideas, to do all we want to make the game better and better. So what you can see in alpha version, it's like in about maybe 10% of all that we want to implement. And this sucks most of all. That we need time to do it.
Well, then let's just wait. Do you have any gameplay screenshot in mind which might become a perfect template for memes? How do you describe it? We will, of course, paste it over here.
hmm I have an idea. Mm, It's about situation which happens all the time in the game. When, for example, your mech, your single mech, is standing inside a circle of enemy mechs, uh, and they are going to GB your mech
Oh,
right now.
okay.
Yeah, it's like a story from the side which is in a yellow and orange and black colors.
Everybody, everybody can imagine. Yeah, train your fantasy. If you imagine something improper, that's not us. That's you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why doesn't your game work on my 15-year-old computer?
Uh, good question. And I have a story also about it.
Great.
So, as far as we are developing Rage of Max for about 2 years, we've started as it was a pet project, and we were working 3 persons were working on this project, 4 persons. We started to implement models in a low poly way. So the main idea was that we are doing low poly because it's faster, it's simpler, and it's easy for us to do all the models. But then, as our team grew, we we decided to to implement the full realistic models. And as far as that, every modern game requires your software to run it smoothly. Same as Rage of Max, you need a good video card to run Rage of Max, because we have detailed models of our mechs, we have detailed models of weapons and environment. So upgrade your PC, guys.
And sounds like a motivation. May I get your game for free? I just promised to refer it to my 5 other friends. Is it possible to get your game for free? Is there a way to do so?
Yes, you have to join our Discord, and maybe we will have the giveaway. So feel free. Link in description.
And save money for computer. Yeah, save $10
Yeah,
for a new PC.
yeah.
Question sponsored by non-gamers or gamers to be, well, there are no non-gamers, but just gamers to be who haven't found their game yet, which for whom Rage of Max is for. Is creating a game is just like about clicking keys on the computer, or just like playing the same as playing all day? Does it feel like that?
Um, as for me, yes. In some cases, it's more interesting to develop games, because for me, it's a huge universe. It's like working on Rage of Max is like diving into the story, the lore, everything about the game, creating documentation, for example, creating new weapons, creating new maps, creating new functionality. It's a very, very interesting process. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's some kind of writing a book. So when you're doing this, you are creating the new story. You're creating new environment, and new world, new universe.
Fantastic. Let's travel to the new universe together then. Well, I was going to ask about the quotes and memes, but now I have a special guest here, Doc. What's the name? Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a girl. Her name is Lilu,
Nice.
and she is our lead developer.
She's a CDO. She's a chief doc officer. Was
Yeah.
she an inspiration for you during the process of development, or was she your personalized psychotherapist listening to all complaints? How did she help you?
Yeah, it's my therapist mostly.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Great.